Supporters of the embattled eThekwini Mayor Zandile Gumede are holding a night vigil ahead of her appearance in court tomorrow. Now, she's facing corruption and fraud charges related to a multi-million rand Durban solid waste tender. So Goge has been following the story from the start, and he is live in KwaMashu for us this evening. Pamandla, a very good evening to you. It seems that Zandile Gumede continues to enjoy the support of many in her troubled times.
Absolutely. She is inside the hall behind me. There is a church service there which has been organized by her supporters. They say they support her. They are here to give her spiritual support because she's going through a lot now. We spoke to one of the bishops or pastors. He told us that they are just providing moral support to Zandile Gumede. I was able to interview her. She says to me she's ready for tomorrow, even though she's concerned because she has not seen a charge sheet. She doesn't know what charges she's facing. We'll have to inquire from the NPA about that, because as far as we know, she's facing fraud and corruption charges. But she told me a few minutes ago that she's concerned because she will be going to court tomorrow, not knowing what charges she will be facing. But other than that, she says the ANC has not formally communicated with her. She only saw that media briefing where the party announced that her leave of absence has been extended. She will not be returning to work. The party is set to decide her fate on Sunday after a special PEC meeting. But right now, we are joined by Mzomuhle Dube, who is the spokesperson of the supporters of Mayor Zandile Gumede. Baba Dube, thank you very much for your time. You were planning a night vigil. It seems as if your program is delayed. This was meant to start at 5 o'clock. Your night vigil in Durban, what time is it starting?
Thank you very much. I would say the night vigil is going to continue. Currently, there are actually comrades on site who are actually preparing in terms of logistical arrangements, because we have decided to just camp outside the court so that we won't have an issue of running around in the morning. Yes, indeed, there could be a delay in terms of the start of the program, but you must remember that around this area, there are actually 3 by-elections that are taking place. You've got one at Inanda up that side at Ward 3, and you've got another one here at Smiso Nkwanyana zone, which they've got 2 by-elections, by the way. So it means we have a lot of comrades who are actually deployed in such activities, but they are going to join us.
Let's talk about your continued support for the mayor. The ANC is saying only 7 days they will finalize her fate. You are rejecting a decision to extend her leave of absence. Why?
Well, the leave of absence, as we have indicated initially, we did say that when you actually apply when you action something, it must at least be based on a particular document. In this case, ANC has got a constitution that must be complied with at all times. Where you feel that your comrade or any member of the ANC is in conflict with a particular rule, it's incumbent upon you as a leader to activate that particular rule. So when you just come out of nowhere and just impose a leave of absence without a proper process and a proper program in place, you are actually raising eyebrows to everyone, because we are saying, but if you're going to be treated like this, how then are we going to respect processes of the ANC?
Do you maintain that she's being persecuted? But also tomorrow you say you will be bringing in thousands of people to support her. Why don't you wait for her to clear her name in court? It's a proper platform to clear the allegations that she's facing.
It's not about the allegations per se. We have never said that if anyone is conflicted with the law, must not be dealt with. But the manner in which the matter now is processed internally, it actually giving us now hints that there could be people who are actually after or who are dealing with her as a person, not and as a employee of the eThekwini municipality. So these two actually coincide because of the manner in which she's treated. I'm glad that today she confirmed herself that she's never been conducted in any of the extensions that are actually being awarded, if not imposed. So we still maintain that supporting her is not just an issue that we are doing because we like her. It's a principle that we have adopted as branches.
The ANC is likely to ask her to resign.
Well, we will definitely follow the process upon which they the process that they followed to reach that particular decision. Therefore, it's not something that we're going to take light. We will actually scrutinize and see what other avenues one can explore beyond that.
Okay, Baba, thank you very much for time. That is Mzomuhle Dube. He is the spokesperson of those who claim to be supporting the embattled mayor of eThekwini, Zandile Gumede. The night vigil will go on. They say they are slightly delayed, but it will definitely go on.
Thanks very much, Paman Lagoge. They're tracking that story for us, and he'll keep an eye on it throughout the evening.